Toilette de parfum. So I'm going to talk about the toilette de parfum or toilet perfume. I'm trying to make it look all professional. Our Bloody Mary today is care of, I thought I'd try some cheap vodka. Because I fell in love with the bottle. It looks like it has this graduated purple stuff going on. Y'all know how I feel about purple. It wasn't the cheapest though. Like about fourth from the cheapest. No, it's not. It's good. Imported Swedish vodka. I've seen it a million times. I never tried it though. And the Bloody Mary mix is kick-ass. No, really. Ditka's kick-ass, thick and spicy. I actually just wanted some thick because all the Bloody Mary mix I've ever seen is always kind of on the thin side. So when I found something thick, it's spicy too, so I have to deal with that. Which I don't mind. I like spicy. But, you know, if I want to enjoy the tomato flavor of my Bloody Mary, then the spicy kind of overtakes it a little bit. I don't care. It's delicious. I never really eat the celery that they put in a Bloody Mary. That's pretty good. Blend the flavors. Anyway. Fragrances. Okay. On my 8 most worn tag, when I got to my favorite fragrance, I didn't really show you what that was. But it doesn't really matter. It's not like a whole bunch of people are going to start wearing it. And even if they wanted to, nobody watches my videos. Well, only the important few people watch my videos. So, and I'll make this brief because like I said, I don't mind doing the, you know, girly stuff, but I don't want to exclude the gentlemen because for both ladies and gentlemen, there are very few places on the internet to go and feel at home. And I want my channel to be a good place for those few people. The whole point of this is that I wanted to discuss, because I've heard a lot of different things about, you know, I even heard one of the chicks I watch say, oh, it's called toilette de perfume. Is because the toilet because it needs to be thrown in the toilet. And then another more bougie, a more mature vlogger that I watch was saying that, and she has experience in, you know, beauty and fragrance, that the eau de toilette has more alcohol in it, so it's more thinned out than the parfum. So my guess is that the bougiest thing to do is get the parfum, and that's why it's probably more expensive or what have you. But anywho, it made me take a look at mine because I just look at what smells really good, and so it's going to be worth whatever I end up having to pay for it. Actually, these are no longer really expensive. They used to be about 15 years ago on the pricey side, but because it's such an old fragrance now, it's not very expensive. But it made me, watching that made me go back and look, say, well, which one do I have? You know, because mine is like amazing. It's wonderful. And it's wonderful with my body chemistry as well. So I was like, well, surely I have the parfum. Plus my tastes are usually, exceed my wallet. I have expensive tastes that I can't afford, but I'm responsible enough to not to, you know, spend that kind of money if I don't have it. But this I will purchase. So anyway, I brought all these out to show you. I have like several of them. And I was like, well, which one do I have? Do I have the parfum or do I have the toilette? And I have everything. And I love them. So I was like, well, do I have the parfum? Let me see what that is. Maybe that's better. And so I went to look at my different ones, my gift set. Oops. I have a ton of them. Because and it's not because I don't wear, I wear it. This is the only fragrance I wear. I have a smaller one. This is for my purse. But anyway, parfum too. This is the parfum in the gift bag. And so is this. This is what it looks like. You see all these, da-da-da. And I thought this one was Noir. So you'll see, these are just different sizes, or different shapes and sizes. I think they have the same amount in them. This one I always call the Noir, but I don't know if it's Noir. I do know that I love it more than all of the eau de parfum. I like this better than all of it. So this is a parfum I like better than all of the regular ones. But what's funny is that this is a parfum in this type of bottle. And this is a kind of, you could dab this on. And so this is a parfum, and I don't like this as much as these toilettes. I don't like this as much as these. And yet this is a parfum as is this one's supposed to be. This one has a black center. And I like this one better than all of them. This is a parfum though. But in general, it looks like I like the toilette better. I guess where I'm going with this boils down to your choices and what you like and what fits you the best. So don't try and go and be like other people and spend money that you don't have on something. It's okay to splurge on something that you really, really love and appreciate or like better than something else if it costs a little more. But if the reality is you like the cheaper one better and you genuinely do like the cheaper one better, do that. Do that. And I don't know if that even applies here because none of these are cheap. None of these are cheap by the standards of my economy. None of these are cheap. So this makes me feel all important. Look. Powder in my nose. Yes, darling. I love these. These are retractable. This is retractable, so I'll just powder my nose with this. You put a translucent powder, or you can even put baby powder in it, just to take the shine off in the middle of the summer when you start glowing. Shine gone. I showed you this. This was my portable perfume thing. You can see that. And that's where the perfume goes. But there's perfume everywhere because it leaks. It was a little cheap thing, but I do like the funnel because I will use the funnel to transfer this type of bottle into my new bottle. Creaky just got me this, and he got me this from this like home arts and craft type store, and I think it was so beautiful, and there were only 2 left. There were a bunch of other different kinds, big gaudy kinds, but this was so beautiful. Can you see that? And if you think that's something, check this out. Bam. You see that? All those colors? When you look at it standing upright, it just looks like some you know, diamond-esque gem. But when you look at it straight on, it goes all prism and kaleidoscope on your ass. Look at that. Boom. Boom. I think that's beautiful. And I've never seen one where it untwists and then it has the applicator. So that it actually screws on tight too. So I'm going to put my perfume in this using the funnel from the cheapie. Smells good. Do know that I smell good right now. I mean, not that I don't usually. Anywho, I got another video, but this one was just about the fragrance.